Hello there, it's Darren here. I'm not in the allotment, I'm not in the shed, I'm back in the kitchen doing part 2 of the winemaking, winging it really. Get that much information off the internet, YouTube, it's so confusing. You just want something quite simple. The way I worked it out yesterday was 5 litres is a gallon, it's 4.9 something, if that's correct. I'm sure that's how I read it. And if you want to add sugar, it's normally 1.3 kilograms per gallon. So technically with this, I should put 4 bags in. I've put 2 in yesterday just to help the ferment a little bit. Not go crazy because most fruit has got natural yeast in it. And it was yesterday with the warmth and everything. The top of it was like starting to like expand, so I had to like lift it off a little bit, let it out there. A bit worried it was going to like pop off or explode. So I've got this I bought years ago. It's got all the measurements on the side. So I'm giving it a clean, so always remember to sterilise everything. I've got Wilco's sterilising cleaner. I think it gives instructions on the back anyway. So I'm just washing it out really with hot water soap, then I'll rinse it and then I'll put the steriliser in. So sterilising all the stuff I've got in there, the fruit bags, etc, etc. Well, hello, it's Darren here again. I'm not in the shed, I'm not in the allotment, I'm back in the kitchen doing part 2 of the winemaking. I'm winging it really because there's that much information online telling you to do this, that and everything, so I've tried to get the best parts out of what I've read. And people have given us a few comments on Facebook on my last video, so hopefully I can learn a little bit more how to, like, you know, make a good wine. Anyway, yesterday, fruit, the grapes, squeezed all the juice. You can just get all the juice out, but what I realised is that to get a fuller flavour for the wine, you keep the skins on because it's got tannins in. Normally if you use juice to make a wine, you can use a tea bag because that's got tannins in, but it's in the skin, so I left it on, plus I put some raspberries in there. I made it up to 15 litres. A gallon is 4.9 something, so basically it's 3 litres in 3 gallons in there. I read that the sugar should be 1.3 per gallon per 5 litres. I put 2 bags in, so a couple of kilos. Really, for the 15 litres here, I should put in about 4 bags. Basically, it's just to let the yeast eat something. So hopefully it should work. I am going to strain it. I've got the fermentation barrel I had here years ago. I'm giving it a clean, and always remember to sterilise all your equipment. I've got the sterilising cleaner here from Wilco, wasn't that much. So I'm busy cleaning that down with hot water soap. I'll rinse it, then I'll sterilise it, and I've also got my fruit bag in here to squeeze all the juice out. The funnel, any equipment I'm going to use, I'll wash them, then I'll sterilise them in more hot water. So let's get this cleaned out. So the barrel's been cleaned down. I've got the steriliser in. As you can see, it's in the bottom there. It's warm water. It is 5 teaspoons for a gallon. And wash there, and I've put it back in again with some more steriliser there. So sterilising all the equipment. The spatula I'm going to use to obviously push the fruit into the fruit bag there. Obviously the funnel. So stuff sterilising. I'll just have a look. It says on the back here to leave it for 10 minutes. So we'll get back to that later on. So I've done the next stage. I've added 5 litres of boiling hot water, 1 gallon, and I've added 4 kilos of sugar off advice of someone off Facebook. So I've stirred it with a wooden spoon, obviously sterilised till the sugar's dissolved, feels dissolved. You'll know that when it doesn't feel so granulated on the bottom. And what I'll do next, I'll be putting the juice from here into the barrel using my fruit bag and a funnel. So that's the next stage. So as you can see, that's the juice. When it goes through the fruit bag, and there's all the excess. I think next time I'm going to put it through a sieve. I'll sterilise the sieve, take all the excess fruit out of the barrel. If that's, well, some people might do that, I don't know, but I think I might do that. It makes it easier because trying to get that through the fruit bag is quite hard because it's such a fine bag. It's hard to squeeze it all out, but I did end up with, when I add that, probably nearly 20 litres, which is obviously 5 litres and then 15 out there, so I've ended up with what I had originally. And I'm going to add another 5 litres of cold water, and that should be it, and then add some yeast to the next stage. So I've added another 4 litres and added another 1 litre, meant to be 26 degrees warm. It's you always can tell when you put your finger in, bake in the past, so I know what the temperature's meant to be. This is the yeast you put in. It says, well, I've read online, it's about 5 grams. So it's saying 5 grams is enough for 25 litres, 5 gallons. It's 1 gram per gallon, 1 gram per 5 litres. So it was put in there, stirred, left to like break down. You can use this, but that's for more rapid wine. I'll use that another time. So it's all in there, so there's 25 litres in there, and this just needs to go on now. So there you go. I've given it a quick stir inside, so I've got the yeast all inside the wine there, hopefully, with a sterilised spoon, and it's been bunged in there with some water, some nice clean water, just some hot water. So hopefully it'll start bubbling. It says that at least 2 weeks, and they can bottle it on, or you can obviously leave it a bit longer. You'll know straight away because it'll stop bubbling when it's ready. You can obviously decanter it into either demi jars or bottles. But what I'm going to do, once it's done the 2 weeks, I'm going to put it back into here and then give it another sieving through the bag, hopefully, and see what happens then. You can see the music in the background. Hopefully this will be ready for Christmas, and obviously the longer I leave it, September, October, November, December, so 3.5 months, hopefully I'll have some gorgeous wine. Let's see what happens. See you later. Part 3 will be coming in a few weeks' time.